Hey everyone, I'm Grant Hall, and welcome back to Let's Play Alan Wake's American Nightmare. So, back to the drive-in, which means dealing with the crazy slutbag lady again, right? Wrong! We totally skipped by that this time. Like, we don't even go anywhere near there. Alan just drives straight up to here. Which, I suppose that's convenient. I kind of wonder if they had alternate dialogue for her if you go see her this time. I kind of wonder. I mean, I'm not going to go see, but I do wonder. Yep, and my plan, well, part of it is taking this guy out in the most excellent way there is. Because the combat shotgun is the best thing ever created. Okay. I managed to survive that. Good. So, going around... Probably going the long way, but oh well. This is the way that I'm going. And... seeing a guy climbing a fence. Oh, that's a splitter. I see. Ow! Did I say you could come over and do anything like that? So these guys don't split anymore. Ah! Ow. I was kind of trying to get that kill multiple splitters with a single shot achievement, but it's not exactly panning out for me. Oh well. I'll survive. They won't. In the meantime, I'll grab some flare gun ammo, I suppose. You know, if I have to, I guess I can go and get some flare gun ammo. And why was I stuck there? And I guess I'll refill my combat shotgun's ammo. But I'm not picking up any flashbangs. There's nothing you can do to make me. Alright, so... how many manuscript pages am I missing from here? 6. There's 6 still strewn about the place. So... I was expecting that to go away. Like, sooner. So I should probably see if I can find 6 manuscript pages, you know, somewhere. Ow. Dang it, guys. Stop that. I think that's part of the problem with that splitter multi-kill achievement. In order for me to get the aim proper, they have to be way too close to me. And if that's the case, then, well, not exactly to get the aim proper, but in order to get the proper lack of spread from the shotgun, yeah, that. I need to. So did the darkness just do anything, or did it just pass by?
Never getting out of this wake, never.
Yes, I am. We all know this is the last chapter. I do enjoy this song. I suppose I could have that do something. No, that, yes. Oh, dang. That was uncalled for. Bringing my health down to, nothing? Jeez. I could have done without that, thank you very much. That, oh. Oh. And throwing cars at me now? Man. The old Dark Presence did that too, you know. Back when it was original. That looks like a manuscript page over there. And sending generic waves after me again. Not an original thing to do. I had more. I thought there was, better from you, Mr. Scratch. But no, now you're just copying all the tricks from the old boss. I guess I'm just gonna have to destroy you now, since you've lost all originality. Oh well.
Pay attention, he said. Business first. His eyes glittered.
So, yeah, Mr. Scratch is a bad, bad man. Poor Serena. She had to deal with a bad, bad man. That's just back where I went. Back where I went. Back where I came from. That's the term. And I'm supposed to go to the projector booth.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference?
Well, yeah. Yeah, he is beginning to sound a little bit desperate, isn't he? So, I believe I saw a page somewhere around here. Aha, there it is.
There's more to fighting
Focusing the beam, eh? Oh, that's just the whole making the flashlight beam stronger so it burns away the darkness. I get it. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. If this was meant to be like a tutorial page, it's a little bit late for that.
But now I'm not so sure.
I've
been touched by powers that I can't begin to truly comprehend.
Well, it is kind of weird that he's able to do that, I suppose. Though I guess it just goes into the whole...
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been...
So why is the light blinking like that?
Stuck in the darkness? I've been busy.
Have you now?
In the shadows. Not always literally, you understand? I'm a little more resilient than those I've taken. But I do my best.
Well, it's nice that he can go out in the sunlight, I guess.
And there's so
Wonder if he can go out in the sunlight.
it goes deep.
That,
And the things that live in it are bad
that's
bastards.
that's kind of weak sauce weakness for someone as awesome as Mr. Scratch to have. Though I suppose he would prefer the nightlife anyway, and he's... well, I guess that would make him more like a vampire, sort of. Not a Draculian vampire, however, since, as is always forgotten in any reference to the original book, Dracula went out in the sunlight. It's just later on, someone makes a comment about, I don't think I've ever seen him in the sunlight. Well, yeah, he already had been. It's one of those interesting trivia bits that it's fun to stump people with, but no one will believe you unless you bring out an actual copy of the book and point out, yes, sunlight, middle of the day, Dracula, standing in the middle of the street, not even wearing a goofy hat or anything. Just, you know, standing there, not burning to a crisp. Hi, and the projection stopped. Huh, I would expect that to keep going as long as I'm trying to get in there. And now I'm trying to find any straggling manuscript pages. It's kind of a hard life, you know. Oh, hey! This is where the crossbow's been all the game. Totally uninteresting because I got something way better, but it's good to know that's there. I guess on some future playthrough I'll have to try that thing out. But for now, no. No. Combat shotgun wins. This one's sawed off, which I'm already carrying one. So I'm going to pick up another one. Ha ha ha! Let's see, there's one manuscript page right there. Well, not exactly right there. I mean, I have to get to it. But yeah, that glowing thing on the hill. The hill which I can sort of jump up the cliff of. Huh.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it.
So, I guess Alan's gonna find a film that Alice made.
From times gone by.
Yeah, the Davidson record. Report? Whatever.
It was my salvation.
The documentary about the house. Yeah. That's,
something I could put to good
that would be an interesting film to watch. I will admit I'm kind of surprised nobody's actually taken the description from the House of Leaves and made a physical film of the Davidson record, report, whatever it is. I don't care. I really don't.
The clothes I wear now I shaped from dreams and memories.
So he's not wearing real clothes?
The last time I wore it was when I was still writing.
Of course it's from the 90s. It's flannel. Grunge.
And I dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made it.
Hey, she's even mentioning grunge. Excellent.
We were very happy.
And then they went to Washington. I guess they were fans of Nirvana? And Serena's being all taken and creepy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate a liberated woman, but not if she's been liberated from her senses. And no, I cannot talk to her. Okay, well, that's good to know.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end
And once again, she's
You'd better.
back to being herself.
Happened to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
Yeah, that probably would suck.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
I don't know if it will keep happening forever. I mean, if Alan dies, the loop's probably going to end, since Mr. Scratch is causing it to mess with Alan.
This thing I can probably help you.
So,
I don't know. It's
yeah,
almost
not
like I'm
forever.
in the same world anymore.
Just
Everything's just weird now.
enough.
A lot of that'll pass with time, but being touched by the darkness.
If he screws it up, then it'll go until he screws up so badly that the loop ends, but he doesn't get out of it.
least you're not at a point where
Yeah.
you're around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying
Hey,
is
reference to
you're
the
not
previous game.
And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know.
Poor Cynthia.
Rose.
For that matter, poor Rose, because it was kind of implied that she was going to end up that way too.
Hello, folks. Welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Vaughn.
Wait a minute. Oh, pre-recorded interview. Oh,
Tell me about the film.
pre-recorded. Alright. I suppose I can accept that, you know, it was recorded before she went all crazy because of Mr. Scratch.
You've got a great eye, maybe, but experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Does that thing have a floppy drive?
Snapshot. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story.
Or does it just have the spot to put one in, but the spot isn't taken? I can't really tell.
Slow learner.
Kinda looks like there's one in there. I mean, I can kinda see buttons.
You're taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody.
Which kinda distresses me. I mean, who uses floppies anymore?
It's just that those were private moments. But that's why it works.
USB sticks are just...
It's not
Why would you use anything else?
sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at
Occasionally I like reminding my father of when he was so convinced
It's about you
that
two together.
the future, excuse me, the future of
Now, especially now.
transportable data was going to be CDRWs.
Kind of a fantasy.
You know, the things that take about an hour to record, well, I suppose record, but an hour to burn, like, 500 megabytes, and you can't even fit a full gig on one of them. Yeah, those things. He was certain they were the wave of the future. It's kind of amusing in hindsight. I'm not finding another manuscript page. It's kind of annoying. So... oh, ow. Don't be a jerk like that. Just, you know, go away. So... I do rather wonder where those other manuscript pages are. It'd be nice if I could, you know, find them. And this flare is not being productive enough at destroying the fountain. Not as productive as I'd like, anyway. Ow. And letting my battery recharge before I started in on him. Because it's good to recharge your batteries before you take on a biker. Oh, dang, there's one more. Oh, I didn't even notice it. Alright, so all the Taken that are wandering around preventing me from getting the fountains down are gone. But... oh, hey, the observatory. Anything of note over here? I don't think I ever came to this spot. There's a manuscript page. What do you know? I'm surprised.
The trap
So it's Mr. Scratch's trap?
As simple as it is impossible. Whenever I reach him, he sends me back to the beginning of the maze.
Well, that's a jerk thing to do.
I go through it only to end up where I
But,
started.
you know, if you can pull it off,
If I die,
it's got to be effective.
If I survive, I end up where I started. Sooner or later, the odds
Yep.
will catch up with me.
Exactly what I was describing when I was correcting Serena's fears.
He's caught in this pattern just as much as I
Correcting people's fears is something I like to do because
am, and I'm prepared.
people are often afraid of things that make no sense. Like silhouettes. I mean, who's afraid of a silhouette? Yes, I am a fan of the hypocritical humor. There's one more manuscript page somewhere. Where is it? This isn't cool, guys. This isn't cool. I'm trying to look on the minimap and where I'm going, just to see if I can, see it. But I'm not. This is downright perplexing. Seriously, I want that last manuscript page. Where could it be? I thought I'd been all over this level so far. Which would indicate that I passed it without noticing it on the minimap. That's a headlight there. Those flashing things are ammo. This is a heal spot, which I did kind of need. Where could it be? Do I need to go beyond the beginning of the level? Chapter? Whatever you want? Not exactly beyond the beginning, but before the beginning. Maybe, but I somewhat doubt it. Yep, that was totally it. I should stop doubting things.
The Taken were always
I should really,
They had a certain animal cunning.
I should just trust that everything is
One
true.
reason why they prefer melee weapons. Actual firearms are too complex.
Nothing is permitted.
That's why seeing the one who threw grenades at me surprised me. But of course, they aren't actually grenades. There's no pin to pull, no fuse to set off an explosive.
Oh well.
Just concentrated darkness.
So, yeah, that's all the manuscript pages. Also watched all the TVs, and only missed one radio. Suppose I'll have to go back and check that out. So now it's back down to the projection building. I wonder how many of these old drive-ins really exist anymore. I'd like to go to one. Just to say that I have. Even though I don't drive. That could be an issue. So now I need to get everything just right.
All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking
So,
point, and the rest will snap into
late at night. Summer. Not doing that yet. Pointing at the, that. And a film noir poster. What else? Alice's film was in the projector. So, picking up the film, and I could switch on a fan. Placing the film reel. Which, notice, no darkness is sprouting up this time. Just an earthquake.
Oh, come on, buddy.
And because he's a villain, Mr. Scratch decides to stand
What is this?
in the dumbest spot he possibly could.
No.
In the path of a movie projector. Projection. Yeah.
You can't do this. All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for.
Well,
It's my life.
no, it's not your life. It's Alan's life. You were just borrowing it for a bit. Some people, they just don't know how to accept that they've lost.
Alan? Is it
Is it really you?
And this scene kind of makes no sense. Like, none. Because it looks like they're both interacting with each other inside the movie. Maybe once he finished this and, you know, destroyed Mr. Scratch, he gets to visit her in a dream or something?
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart
I don't know.
far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn.
Because
Feel it. He's home at last.
did he get free?
Are these actual events, or merely
Oh,
glimpse of what is to come?
fake Rod Serling narrator.
One thing is certain. This scene takes place
Pulling away the,
and another place.
uh,
Far, far away.
I don't know, pulling away the feeling of success from the ending. I unlocked an Avatar Award. So, yeah, this has been Alan Wake's American Nightmare. And these are the people who made it. A lot of very Finnish names in this list. Mostly because it was made in Finland. Which is probably a good reason for there to be Finnish names. It'd be a little bit weird if there were a bunch of Finnish names in the credits and it was made in, like, Zimbabwe. Be like, what are they doing there? Are they trying to make this in a tax shelter or something? But no. It was made in Finland. That's why they're Finnish names. So, I don't really have anything to say about the credits. So, fast forward! And oh, there's a stinger. For those who don't know, a stinger is a scene that takes place after the credits. Very common in comic book movies. And it didn't have subtitles? Barry just said Alan? Because he thought he heard Alan's voice. But he may have dreamed it. He may have dreamed the entire thing. Let's remember, he was asleep when the game started. And the game was happening on TV in front of him. So, could all be a dream. But, let's see, story mode. Replay scenes. Act 1. Wait, no, what? Act 1, the scientist. Yes. Okay, so that's going to the observatory. And we load. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this, it's because I missed something earlier. I don't like missing things.
But such insights are not what the champion of light is.
I'm like Steve Tyler that way.
He has come to find
I don't want to miss a thing. So here's Alan. He's getting out of his car at the observatory for the first time. Very meta. I mean, the whole game is a loop, which makes it sort of commentary on the concept of replaying games.
And I'm still talking to old gods of Asgard who are doing their big comeback tour.
Yeah, that...
Splendid! I'm having the time of my life.
So every time you replay a game, the same events are playing out over and over again because the heroes are trapped in a loop. And if the villain is causing the loop, that means it's you. You are the villain in any game you play for a second time. You monster. You should feel ashamed of yourself for putting these people through the same events over and over and over again. Very meta.
This may be a touchy subject, but to be blunt, you really don't sound, well, old. No, I mean, the difference between
So, hey, wait a minute. What am I doing with a pistol?
you saying it's not us singing on that record? What?
And just a pistol. Oh, man. Oh. Note to self, if I'm ever tempted to replay just a scene from this, go through the whole thing. Because it doesn't save what weapon you're carrying. Oh man, that would be pretty awful. That would be pretty awful. So,
Now let's take another quick break here, and after that we'll play the new
yeah,
Gods of Azov.
radio. Oh, radio's done. Time to murder it. Murdering the radio. Murdering the radio. Occasionally I get just the... Okay, there we go. That is the maximum fire rate. Alright. So, anyway. I'm Granhull. See you guys next time.